If Rolls-Royce built a Kia Carnival, it would be this, only more affordable and a lot cooler. This is a Zeekr 009. It's an electric people mover. It has monster horsepower. It's got an opulent interior. I've drifted it, I've racetracked it, and now for the very first time, I'm going to be driving it on the road, and I'm going to tell you why it's absolutely worth the $140,000 price tag, and why after 15 years of testing cars, this 009 could get the most perfect score I've ever given. Now, if you want to read the full review, go to carsguide.com.au or come with me now.
Oh my gee, I think this is my new favourite grille. Well, it's not really a grille because it's an electric people mover, but look at it. You can't get any more sexy and abrupt than this. Oh, and I love the headlights and the little welcome show they put on. I love the bonnet, how it's got a Zeekr motif carved into it. Look at that little truck-like nose. You look at the entire profile of 009. Look how low it sits on its belly. That's the air suspension. It lets it crouch down like an elephant so you can climb on. The taillights, have you seen these? And the wheels. I mean, they're a nightmare to clean, apparently. And shall we go inside? Look at this. I'm telling you right now that after testing a new car every week for the past 782 weeks, this is the most refined, high-quality, feeling opulent interior I have come across. Established luxury car makers, you should be afraid, very afraid, because Zeekr are not just getting good at crafting beautiful interiors, they're better. This is the 7-seater version of the 009, but there's also a 6-seater, which swaps that back bench for another 2 chairs.
The Zeekr 009 has one of the most opulent interiors I have ever seen, and I've been driving and testing cars now for almost 15 years, and I'm talking about Benzes and BMWs and Bentleys. The quality of this leather just feels deliciously soft. It's ridiculous. And all the fixtures, all the elements, everything from the Alcantara to the leather, everything, it's just absolutely lavish. It's also incredibly practical as well. Now, people movers are way more practical than any SUV on the planet, and I'm willing to bet everything on that. Find me an SUV that's more practical than this, and then we'll see what we can do. But these gigantic doors, they're power sliding. They have sunshades on them as well. It's perfect for families, perfect if you're a chauffeur driver as well. These seats, these aren't captain's chairs, these are more admiral's chairs. They have got first class amenities on them. They've got fold out leg rests. They've got heated, massaged and ventilated as well. You've got cup holders everywhere. You've got storage. You've got the fridge down here, which I think we've seen pop out. There it is there. That's amazing. You've got a little tray table down here. You've got cup holders. It's really incredibly practical. Along with that, you've got easy access to the third row, and you've actually got really good legroom in the back there. Look, let me see if I can get to the back from here. One of the other good things about people movers is that you can actually walk around them as well. So let's have a look. I'm going to slide through to the back. Now, I'm in the third row, and I'm going to put this out here. This is the best third row of any people mover or SUV I've ever sat in terms of headroom. Like, look at that. You could almost put someone on my shoulders, and legroom as well. Now, look, this looks a bit tight, but that's because this seat here is all the way pulled back. But I've got adjustments here, and I can actually adjust this person's chair from the back here. Down here, you've got controls for your air vents, so you can turn it on and off, or you can have it swing, like on your aircon at home. That's amazing too. And of course, you've got this gigantic panoramic sunroof, and it's good to see that it's got a sunshade too. Up front, practicality is really good too. You've got a wireless phone charger, you've got cup holders, you've got a really big center console bin, gigantic door pockets, and a really good storage area underneath the center console. So you've got a floating center console with heaps of storage underneath. USB ports everywhere, charging galore. Now, I'm 189 centimeters tall, I'm a giantess, and I can get out of this pretty easily. And like that. Let me show you the boot. Okay, cargo capacity of the boot. Not a lot of room in the back here with all 7 seats in place. Fold them down though, and it's really, really easy to do. You do that, and they go down. You've got way more storage. Let's talk about the price. This is the 7-seater version of the 009 and it's $136,000. Now that sounds like a lot, but I'll explain to you why in a second. It's absolutely not. Now there is a 6-seat version of this car and that costs $140,000. It's almost half the price of the Lexus LM500H, which is a hybrid, and it's about $10,000 more than the LDV MIFA 9. That's fully electric as well. One of the main reasons why it's so expensive is the enormous battery that it's got, but the other reason is the mountain of standard features that it has as well. Let me show you.
Coming standard is a Nappa leather interior. This leather is outrageously soft. It's like ice cream, but without an expiry date. I want a dress made out of it. No, seriously, I want a dress made out of it. Standard as well, the captain's seats in the second row. They're heated and ventilated and massaging. And my son tells me that it'll let you do all three at once. Oh, and there's even a little footrest. Back there is a 17-inch 3K OLED screen, and there's a 30-speaker 3,000-watt Yamaha sound system with speakers in the headrests too. Can I just say, it's probably the best sound system ever to enter my ears. There's 4-zone climate control, sunshades, a giant glass roof, and these clocks in the door. Up front, the seats are power adjustable, heated and ventilated too. There's a 15.05-inch media screen, a 10.25-inch instrument cluster, and a 35.95-inch augmented reality head-up display. There's sat-nav and Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. There's also a pet mode, which allows you to cool and ventilate the cabin for your pooch, and a camping mode, which lets you hunker down for the night. But you can't do it while you're driving. I've tried.
And as I said before, because of the size of the battery, 116 kilowatt hour battery it has, that's the reason why this car costs $136,000. But when you compare other electric vehicles with the same size battery, like the Mercedes-Benz EQS and the BMW i7, which have similar sized batteries, gigantic batteries, they cost hundreds of thousands of dollars, almost double the price of this. The Kia EV9, that has a 99.8 kilowatt hour battery, that costs $100,000 at least. So you can't get a battery this size for under $100,000, that's for sure. Now, seeing as we're talking about electricity and charging, we may as well talk about electricity and charging. So the range of the 009 is 582 kilometers. 582 kilometers. That's further than many petrol SUVs I'm testing, which I've only been able to get like 450 kilometers. So 582 kilometers, that's outstanding. Now, in terms of energy consumption, Zeekr says that you should be using 19.5 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. I've been getting a little bit more than that, around about 23 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. But that's because this thing is enormous. It's heavy. It weighs about 3 tons, 2.9 tons actually. But still, it's got a 0 to 100 time of 4.5 seconds. And that's because it's got enormous horsepower. You want to go for a drive? Let's go for a drive. Okay, let's go for a drive. Now, you've got 2 electric motors, one at the front, one at the back, and combined, they have an output of 450 kilowatts. 450 kilowatts. That is more than a Porsche 911 GT3. That is more than a Ford Mustang with its V8. That's more than a Chevrolet Stingray with its V8. 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds. So we'll do a little acceleration test for you, keeping it safe. Okay, foot down. It is rapid, but not out of control rapid. It's very linear, it's very controlled, it's quite tranquil. But the acceleration is not the thing that the Zeekr 009 does best. What it does best is ride comfort. Now, it's got a really long wheelbase, and like limousines, that increases the comfort of the ride. But also, this has air suspension. You can adjust it so it can ride high or low, and it can also provide like a air cushioned ride, literally. And it's got shock absorbers all the way around it, which are constantly adapting, reading the road and adjusting themselves to see whether you're sporty driving, you're going around a corner, or if you're on a freeway or something like that. So they adjust they adapt to the conditions, and that just means you've got a seamless ride at all times. It's seriously one of the smoothest riding vehicles I've ever been in. We just went over a speed bump and I didn't realize it. So it's absolutely outstanding. Now, when you combine that with steering, which is so accurate and light, you've got visibility, which is like a helicopter. You've got these split A-pillars here. You can see through them there. You've got gigantic windows. You've got fantastic cameras which help you when you park. It's just so easy to drive. Great pedal feel for an electric vehicle as well. It's just a really tranquil, easy driving experience. Outstanding. It really is an easy car to drive, even at 5.2 meters long. Another thing that I love is that the safety tech isn't too intrusive. It's there, but a lot of new cars that I'm driving these days have really distracting alerts, and they're designed to focus your attention on the road, but they actually distract you from the road because you're trying to work out a way to turn them off through the screen, and that's not good at all. This still has alerts, but they're not as frequent, they're not as intrusive, and in some cases they're kind of nice. These speakers here, either side of my ears, it whisper to you. At one point, somewhere up here, it tells you that there are continuous curves ahead. It's actually kind of nice. That kind of level of intrusion. It's yes, it's not too distracting at all. Now, in terms of safety, the Zeekr 009 doesn't have an ANCAP score. It hasn't been tested by ANCAP, so I can't tell you what that will be. But in terms of the safety tech, it's got everything. It's got
school zone ahead. Please drive carefully.
That's pretty much the level of intrusion of the safety tech that you get. It's not too bad at all. It's quite helpful. Where was I? AEB. It's got lane keeping assistance. It's got rear cross traffic alert. It's got front cross traffic alert. It's got blind spot warning. It's got 7 airbags. It's got a center airbag between myself and my front passenger. It's got airbags which go all the way back to cover the passengers in the third row. It's got the lot. Now, in terms of ownership costs, the 009 is covered by Zeekr's 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty. It's also got an 8-year 160,000 kilometre warranty on the battery too. Servicing, they are very long intervals, every 2 years or every 40,000 kilometres. The Zeekr 009 is way better than it needs to be. It's got Bentley opulence, it's got Kia Carnival practicality, it's got Lamborghini horsepower. Yes, it costs 136 grand, but this does what it's designed to do at a standard I have never seen on a car in 15 years of testing. It's outstanding.